Hey you, yes you, see all these wonderful people right here? They are my Patreons. With the support I get from them, I can afford to do my passion as a career and bring you guys weekly videos. Want to join them? For just $1 a month, you can get videos 24 hours before anyone else. And for even higher tiers, you can get Polaroids, letters, and mystery boxes from me to you. And even fursuit parts, not to mention my eternal thanks. So what are you waiting for? Become a Patreon today via the link in the description. Thanks again, enjoy the video.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to this week's video. This week I am doing a remake of one of my more popular videos from a couple years ago, which is all of my fursonas. Yay! I'm going to be going through all of my characters. I have them up here on my phone, my reference sheet folder. I'll be talking about what each of them kind of represent about me, you know, what I got them for, if I'm getting fursuits. We're going to just go through them all. So let's get on into it. All right. So first up is Skye. This one you see right here on my head, on my face. She is a Samoyed cross wolf, so she's a winged wolf dog. I made her back in about 2014, 2015. She looked a lot more different. This is what she used to look like back then. She went through a lot of design changes, and I think she looks a whole lot better nowadays. Maybe she'll go through a couple more. Who knows? She changes as I do. She is me in pretty much every sense other than physical, so she likes a lot of the same things I do. She, you know, talks the same way. So that's why when I'm in fursuit, I kind of am myself, I guess. A little bit more active and, you know, upbeat, but especially for children and the elderly. However, she is pretty much just me in a doggo form. All right, next up is Saffron. She is my sassy, flirty saber girl. I got her, when does it say? It might have a date. 2017, I got her. She's kind of my more flirtatious, a bit more promiscuous side, you know. She's really, really self-confident. I think she's bi or lesbian. I can't quite remember. She's bi. No, she's bi. She is bi. And, you know, she's kind of the one who would talk up guys at a bar. You know, she'd come out, she'd have that confidence to go up. And she kind of represents more that specific side of myself. Next up is Pasito, the Roo boy. He is my angry soda roo. He's based off Pasito, which is a passion fruit soda. Here in Australia, it's absolutely delicious, my favourite. So yummy. I have a fursuit of him from the menagerie costumes. They did amazingly on him. I love performing in him, but he is so hot to wear, my lord. But yes, he is grump all the time, continual grump, and he kind of represents that side of myself. I'm sure Bolt can attest that I am grumpy sometimes, or a lot of the time, especially in the mornings. Especially in the mornings. You probably don't want to talk to me in the mornings, really. But he represents that side of myself that's constantly angry at the world, which is not hard to do right now. Next up is Atlas. He is my meow. So he is an owl cat. He is this kind of tiny little spotty thing with wings and an owl face. He screams at things and he likes pears. He's kind of more of a childish, like playful sense when I first made him, at least. I made him back in, I think it was 2016. I don't know when meows were a thing. But I did get him quite a while ago. All these first characters you're going to see I've had for years and I've connected with and love very much. He is this cutest little beeper thing, and he's going to be made into a fursuit by Wild Dog Works. Coming soon, hopefully by May. Next up is Symphony, recently redesigned by Honey. Yay! I actually named Symphony after a family pet that we had lost that year. And she is kind of shy. She's a book lover. She likes to sit, you know. If the whole universe could exist with a constantly rainy day and a warm cup of coffee or hot chocolate, she would do that happily every day. She's really shy. She kind of likes to keep to herself. She's really nerdy. And I can be very quiet and very shy and very nerdy at times. So she is that side of me. Next up is Elixir, the protogen. I was so excited when protogens were made a species that, you know, people could make, because I always loved the primogens and I was so keen to finally make one. He is a uncommon protogen, and his job, like the purpose that he serves, because, you know, they were made to do something, he is an aquatic research robot protogen. I don't know. But he basically goes and collects marine organisms for study, and he stores them in his tail. If I ever make that tail, no idea how I'm going to do that, but we'll see. And he also has an alternate terrestrial tail as well. And he's based off the programming language Elixir, which I'm sure not many people use because it's not really well known, but I just like the name and the image, so yay. Next up is Phoenix. He is my angsty mongoose boy. He likes knives, you know. He kind of wears what are those jackets called, Bolt? Varsity? I need to get some of those. He wears varsity jackets. You know, he's that angsty boy. He probably has tattoos. And, you know, there is that side of me. I was a theatre kid, and the theatre kids made me very, very angsty. Very angsty. So he kind of represents that side of me. He's a cynical bastard. The description on here is, we'll kick anyone's ass. We'll kick your ass. We'll kick your dog's ass. We'll kick his own ass. That's him in a nutshell. But yes, he's currently being made into a suit by Juicy Suits, so keep an eye out for that. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Next up is Razzmatazz, my Sparkle Macaw. He is mainly a personal challenge project, along with all my other personal challenge projects that never stop. I have a head of him with a moving jaw. I'm going to completely remake it because I'm already looking at him like, I can do better than that. But he is a Sparkle Macaw. I'm planning on making him into a full digi suit. And he's just fabulous because, he's rainbow and sparkly. But he's mainly a character that I got to be made into a personal challenge suit. Next up is Dionysus. Dionysus is named after the Greek god of essentially sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Essentially is who Dionysus is. Anybody who knows Greek mythology knows exactly who Dionysus is and all the stuff that he's done. But he is a tunnel claw angel dragon. He was originally a duchy, but then I made Tooth. This is Tooth, who's a tunnel claw angel dragon, and I just liked him so much that I decided to make my own. Well, I paid them to make me one. But yes, he's a chaos duchy, so he does beep like a normal duchy, but he beeps very chaotically. I don't know how to describe it. Terra is my succulent dragon. She came around because I basically made a pre-made design and then fell in love with it and decided to keep it. And she's like plant mum, she collects plants, she puts them around her room. That's her hoard. She would happily just sit on a pile of succulents, and she's a dragon, so she's spiny, so she wouldn't feel the bricks from the cacti. But yes. Okay, next up is Maple. She is an Australian Labradoodle, and I've grown up around Labradoodles since I was very, very young, so getting a Labradoodle persona kind of made sense. She's just a little pure little bean. As it goes on, there'll be more characters that I've kind of hoarded, and less that I connect with personally. You will find that. However, doesn't mean I don't love them any less. Next up is Kyo. He is my Eastern dragon. He's based off Chinese pottery. Saw the design and absolutely fell in love with him. He's a little kind of clumsy big dragon boy. His tail is super long, so he ties it to the base of his tail, as well as his whiskers. He ties them up to keep them out of the way, ties them around his neck. I had a little backstory for him in that when he was a hatchling, he worked in a china shop, but he was too clumsy. But he still really has that passion for it, so he took on the markings of the Ming Dynasty pottery. But, of course, he trips over his whiskers and tail, so kept breaking everything. And obviously doesn't work there anymore, so that's why he's kind of shy. Poor little thing. Next up is Fergus the Highland Bull, which is basically me going, wow, fluffy land cows. I like that very much. Give me a persona of it. So he is my big moo boy. I love him very much, and hopefully I'll be getting him as a suit by Lazy Loop. So that should be awesome. Next up is Ross. He's my little baby little cat. He likes to paint, and I just saw the design and I fell in love with it. He uses his tail as a paintbrush. I wonder where I could have gotten the name inspiration from. Now I enter my phase of I needed a Dutch Angel Dragon, so I got 3. First one up is Caldi, who's a coffee-based duchy. I originally had a coffee-based duchy called Piccolo, but I ended up passing it on to a friend as the character. So I commissioned another one, and I pity the maker, whoever may have to make him, because, whoo, those markings. But yes, he looks like a little poured cappuccino. He's very, very cute. I like him very much. He's got a little cream froth on his head. So cute. Alright, next up is Willow Gaze, my Warriors OC, because I've recently started listening to the audiobooks whilst I work, and I fell in love with it. So I decided to make a Warriors OC, or commission one rather, from Slumber Yote. So she is a medicine cat. Not sure what clan, kind of changes depending on, housemates, or, I don't know. Originally she was going to be Thunder Clan, or no, she was going to be Skye Clan, because that was what I got on a quiz, but yeah, she's sweet. Definitely want to develop her more. I really, really love her. Next up is King, another Slumber Yote design. He's an angsty duchy. He's based off a kingfish. He's got lots of scars on his head. He's probably the second, I'm not too sure who I'm going to make because I want to make myself a personal duchy. It's either going to be King or the next one, Blip, who's, you know, he's my little blue and black and white duchy. He collects feathers. He's really cute. I'm not sure. Let me know which ones you guys would like to see me make, either Blip or King. Let me know down below. And next we have Rumi, my little gremlin cat dragon. I got her because I wanted a Dragonsona. Dragons are something I've been obsessed with since I was little. Like, I have the Dragonology books. I love the little dragon statues you can get at $2 stores. And I thought a little gremlin dragon who was like really smooth when she's calm, and then a pointy gremlin when she's angry, but is also the size of a house cat, would be a really interesting prompt for a character. So yes, so she was born. And I love her so much. She's so cute. And yes, that is Rumi. Alright, and that is all of my fursonas. Did you guys like this video? I do have a character hoarding problem as well. I know I need to cull some of them, so you might see some of those guys up for sale sometime if I could ever part with them, which I don't think I could. However, let me know down below if you guys have any interesting fursonas that you want to share with everybody, and I will see you guys next time. The fan art feature of the week is Nifa Galaxy for not one, not two, but 3 amazing pieces. They've been spoiling me this week, and they've even physically painted Skye, which is awesome. I'd love to get my hands on it one day, ever should we meet. That would be epic. So thank you so much, Nifa. You do amazing work. Keep it up. You can do it. I believe in you. All right, everybody. Thank you so very much once again, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye now. Lick!